this video you can find out how to connect your sales channel to your account on Something Different Connect so that you can list products in bulk and automate orders, pricing and stock levels. To get started, you either need to sign in to your account or register for a new one. We've already created a test account, so we're just going to go ahead and log in. Once you've logged in, the first thing that you need to do is to update your settings. So if you go to settings and then account settings, here you'll need to input all the information about your business. This is just so that we've got the correct contact information about you should we ever need to contact you about an order. Once you've filled this information in, just click save. The next step is to then enter a default payment method. Entering a default payment method will ensure that once your order imports into Connect from your sales channel, it's automatically paid for so that the order comes through to us as soon as possible. So to add a default payment method, just click Add. This will take you through to Trust Payments. No payment will actually be taken at this point. You'll just need to select your card type, enter your information. So as you can see, this has added the card information here. So if you just hover over the card number and click it, it will ask you to set this as your default payment method and just click OK and then click Save. Now that you've added your default payment method, the next step is to look for products that you'd like to sell. So you can do this by using the search bar. If you're looking for something specific, so if we just type in house, you'll see different options for this. You can also explore by product type, or you can explore by themes. And if you're looking for products exclusive to us or something different, you can explore our ranges, which have all been designed and developed by us. Here it's something different. Some of our most popular categories, if you're just getting started, are new in and best sellers. And once you find something that you'd like to sell, you just need to click the source button. And anything that you source will be added to your My Products list. The My Products list is a great place to get an overview of all of the items that you've sourced. You'll see the image of the product, the SKU, the product title, the cost price, which is what you pay us for the item, the stock level, and the date that you sourced the item. Once you've connected your sales channels, they will also appear here, and you'll be able to see what you've uploaded to which sales channel, which is so if you decide that you want to sell certain products on certain platforms, My Products is a good place to get an overview of everything that you've decided to sell. If at any time you'd like to stop selling a certain item, you can come in here and tick the item and click Unsource. Just bear in mind that you would also need to delete the product manually from your selected sales channel. That you've chosen products that you'd like to sell, you can connect your sales channel. So to do this, just go to Settings, Sales Channel Integrations, and Add Sales Channel. And if you just scroll to the integration that you'd like to add, and then just click the Add button next to it. In this video, I'll show you how to integrate your WooCommerce store. So scroll down to WooCommerce and click Add. Then enter the name of your store, so we'll just put Connect Test Store, and then click Next. The website endpoint is the domain of your WooCommerce store. So copy that. For the consumer key, if you go back to your store, into your admin panel, go to Settings, WooCommerce, and then click Advanced. I have the legacy API enabled, click here and just ensure that this box is ticked, and then click Save Changes, and then click REST API, click Add Key, enter the name of the connection, so you can use it for connect, and then change the permissions to read write, and then click Generate API Key. Copy the consumer key and go back into connect, paste it in this consumer key box, and then do the same with the secret. Copy and paste, and here from this version box just select version 2 and version 3, scroll down and click next, and then you can see that that's now integrated. So now that you've connected your WooCommerce store, the next step is just to configure a few additional settings to complete the setup. So click the pencil icon to edit the integration. First of all, we've got shipping mapping. So we click shipping mapping tool, and in this first drop down box it will pull through all of the shipping options you've set up in your WooCommerce store. And then in this supplier shipping service, it will show the service which is what we offer here at Something Different Connect. This is a 48-hour fully tracked service using Every. So we select this and then we map field. And you'll just need to repeat that for all the shipping services that you offer, mapping them to the service we offer. And this just ensures that when the order comes through, we know which delivery service to apply to the order, and we can make sure that the order is dispatched as quickly as possible. And once you've completed mapping those, just click Save. Next of all, SKU Mapping. From the Action Available drop down, click Auto Map. And this is because when you list products from Connect into your WooCommerce store, you're going to be using the same product SKU, and it just ensures that when you get an order for one of those items on your store, when it comes through to us, we know which product that it is to put in the order. In the WooCommerce type mapping, here you can automatically put products into different categories. So here in our supplier category, you can scroll through and see all the different categories we have for our products. So for example, accessories, beauty accessories. And then on your WooCommerce store, you might have set up a similar type of category. So here we've got an accessories category, and we're going to map this. So anything we import in the beauties accessories category on Connect will go into the accessories category we set up on WooCommerce. And then next we've got some additional settings. So if we click this to expand, here we recommend switching on excluding non-SD Connect orders. So if you list products from another supplier, by toggling this to yes, it will just ensure that those orders don't get imported into Something Different Connect and clutter up your orders dashboard. Stock update, we recommend switching this to yes to automatically allow stock updates. And then price updates, we recommend also toggling this to yes. So if the price ever changes in Something Different Connect, it will automatically update on your platform. Max quantity to advertise, you can use this, for example, if you show the amount of stock left available for an item. Because we are a wholesale company, sometimes our stock levels can be very high, and you might not want this pulling through to your sales channel. So you might want to limit this to say 40 or somewhere around that number, and then once the stock level does reach that quantity, it will start to count down in real time. And then for stock threshold value, you could use this as sort of a buffer, so you're not waiting until the stock reaches 0 before it's marked as out of stock. You might want to let it, once it hits 5, the item gets marked as out of stock, just to give a bit of a safety net to prevent overselling. And once you're happy with those settings, just click Save. So now you're ready to start listing products. So to do this, go to Listing Manager, and here you'll see your WooCommerce integration. So this is the name of your WooCommerce store. You can see that orders syncing is ticked to green. Price sync and stock sync are still syncing for the first time, so these are currently orange and these will eventually change to green ticks. If they show as an icon like this in grey, it means that you haven't toggled those settings for price sync and stock sync to yes in the additional settings we just looked at. If you click the little plus icon, this will expand and you can see the date the sync last ran and the time. Because we've only just ticked the box for price and stock sync, this is still updating. And if you scroll across to the right and click listings, so here in the listing manager you can see all of the products that you've chosen to source. You can view the image of the product, the SKU, the title, and you can click in this box to edit the title. By clicking on this blue icon you can see the description, and you can edit that description by typing in the box and just clicking update. You can see the stock level, the cost price, which is what you pay us for the item, and you can toggle this to show with and without VAT. You can click the blue box under shipping to show you the shipping charges. So this item weighs 2.58 kilograms, so it fits into this bracket. So the delivery cost you pay us for delivering this item is $5.99 including VAT. If you scroll across to selling price, this is the price you'll sell the item at, the price that pulls through to your sales platform, and you can either edit this manually or you can set up an automated pricing rule to uplift all of the costs by 10-20%, however much you like, and we'll show you how to do that a little bit later. You can see some of the categories that the products are in. If you've set up different shipping classes on your WooCommerce store, these will pull through here and you can apply it to the product. And if you want to put it in a certain category on your WooCommerce store, this drop down will pull through all the categories you set up on your WooCommerce store so that you can put it into any of those that you've created. And the status here will show you where that product is at. So if it's a blue cloud, it means that it hasn't yet been uploaded, and if it's a green tick, it means that it has been uploaded. So when you're ready to list something, you can just tick it and then click list, and the blue cloud will change to show that it's processing, and then eventually it will change to a green tick once it's been sent over to your WooCommerce store. So if I go into WooCommerce, we can see that the product's been created there. And then if I go back into Connect and scroll across, you can see that this item has changed to a green tick. Once you've started listing products in your store, you'll want to keep track of what you have and haven't yet listed. And an easy way to see this is to use the filter. So if you click here and select status and not listed and then apply, it will make it easy for you to find products you haven't yet listed in your store and list them in batches. If you'd like to automate your prices instead of updating them manually, you can do this by clicking the Automate Your Prices button here. And in this example, we're just going to show you using a Shopify store, as the pricing rules are the same for all the sales channel integrations. So for the rule name, you'll want to use something which is easily identifiable in case you create multiple different pricing rules in future. The source will pull through any sales channels that you've connected. So in this example, we're just going to use Shopify. And the subsource will pull through any different Shopify stores that you've integrated. So if you've added more than one Shopify store, the different options would be available in this drop down. And the currency is GBP. Apply to all suppliers is yes. Apply to all categories could be yes or no. If you selected no, you could change the uplift for different categories on your store. As an example, you may decide to have a sale category and apply a lower uplift to the products in that category. For this example, we're just going to leave this setting as yes to apply to all products. The price increase can be done by either a percentage amount, so in this example we're going to just add 100% uplift, or it could be a fixed monetary value, so for example £2. You can choose to include the shipping cost within the product listing price. If you'd like to do this, you can tick this to yes. And here's our expedited track service. And then you can also round up the product prices to say 50p or 99p. And then when you're happy with those settings, just tick please acknowledge and save. And then here you can see your pricing rule, which you can edit at any time by clicking the pencil icon. You can also delete it, or you can toggle the status so it's on or off. And then if we go back into Listing Manager, again we'll just show the Shopify example, we can see that the selling price has been greyed out so it can't be edited manually, and it has the auto icon here so we know that this has been controlled by a pricing rule. You can keep track of your orders here in the orders dashboard, which is available here just in the left hand menu. This will show you each of the orders and whether the order has been paid for or not. If the pound symbol is green, it means that the order has been paid for. If it's red, it means the order hasn't been paid for just yet. And you can easily pay for the order by clicking the three dots and selecting Pay Order. From this menu you can also view more details about the order, edit the order, or raise a ticket. But please note, if you do choose to edit the order, it may possibly be too late and the order has been sent through for picking and packing. If you'd like to edit an order, we always recommend contacting our customer care team as soon as possible. On this dashboard you can also see where the order came from, so if you see our Something Different Connect logo, that order was added manually. If it came through an integration, you'll see the Shopify logo or eBay logo or whichever channel the order came from. If you've connected a sales channel and you've come here to the orders dashboard to check on the status of the orders, and you've set up a default payment method but the pound symbol is still red, you can just hover over the pound symbol and it will tell you what the error is with the order. Sometimes it might be that there was an error with processing the card payment, or perhaps it might be for another reason, such as a problem with mapping the delivery services. So this is a great place to come and troubleshoot any errors with orders. From here you can also look at returns. If you've requested any returns, just click here and these will be listed so that you can follow and track the status. So this brings us to the end of everything you need to get started on Something Different Connect. If you have any further questions or require any more information, you can find links to our FAQs page and also our Help Centre available here in the footer of the website. The Help Centre contains lots of helpful articles on all the different tools and settings available in Connect. Or if you need to reach out to us, you can find details on our Contact Us page. We're open from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday to Friday.